took 4 months. 4 months and about 12 neighbors, because the police officers and the parking enforcement's hands are tied because of the mayor and district attorney. Attorney General Gascon, they said Prop 47 and 57, we need to vote it out if we want to be able to get abandoned vehicles off of our neighborhood street where homeless people can live in them and do drugs and have prostitution happen in the middle of the night, shit in people's yards right over there, shoot up right over there on their yard. For 4 months, it took 12 of us and calling the police and having them come out like about 8 times. She started threatening people with knives today, a knife in her hand, threatening to kill people, and the cops came out twice. The second time we finally got all the neighbors and we got the situation under control. Hopefully she gets rehab. But finally, this abandoned vehicle is off of our neighborhood street. We had to go Mad Max on the vehicle to start the day to get this off of our street finally. This is a neighbor sweeping the street, which she does every day because she always has a mess all around when she leaves for a few hours to go find drugs in North Hollywood Park. We did it.
We did it. We're going to help David clean up. Let's go help David clean up.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
It's like they make it seem like they don't want to do shit. You know what I mean?
No.
Oh yeah.
So, but you know what too? It could be mental, and when it's mental, they don't know if she's mentally ill. That's why they have to do all their diligence to protect themselves too.
So, and sir, I spoke to the cops today because this is how it started. She threatened me this morning. She threatened to kill me. Said all kinds of horrible things down at 7-Eleven. She was like enraged, and all I was doing was walking. And I put my head down. It's not. And, so the cops finally came. So after I called them, the cops came and they explained that Prop 47 and Prop 57, which was for the schools, actually what it did was
they're all leaving.
No way. No way.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No way.
Are you fucking kidding me?
This car's been abandoned on our street in a neighborhood since April 15th. And a woman stumbled off and never came back. Middle-aged white woman stumbled off from the car with a smashed windshield and never came back, and it's been sticking in the street. And the parking enforcement and cops,
coming around this side.
And so what they did was
they've been able to do nothing and keep on referring us to the other since April 15th. And then a homeless person or someone took over the car 3 weeks ago and has been sleeping in it and threatening to kill people. Our neighbors that had a knife in their garage here threatened to kill another neighbor this morning and her dog. The police leave. And this is right beside a school. Right in front of this person's house.
You know, if we could just get it towed, the situation would be done.
I have the video from April 15th when the woman stumbled away from the car and never came back. And the car's been this far away from the curb. Not that far, but it's this far away from the curb the whole time.
It's never been moved?
No. But the cops have come. Every time they've been really nice. I know your hands are tied in lots of different ways. They send us a parking enforcement sent us back. We've had that. Y'all been out here. They
said it's scheduled to be towed. I've called 4 times.
It's what?
Scheduled to be towed.
Parking enforcement?
Yes, I have a picture of the license plate. I called 311. I've called them 4 times. Please tow the car. That's the bottom line. Everything would be resolved here. None of this would
happen. It's
happen.
the vehicle that's concerning you?
We just have to tow the car.
They moved in because it's been sitting there. It was there for 3 months before that person moved in. And this started about a month ago. And there's prostitution that happens right here. We saw a young girl get thrown in a car. Y'all came on a report on that. I wasn't here. I was in Texas when that happened. But there's prostitution that happens here. She's naked every single morning, just out there. No, another one.
Another lady.
And and they're cooking drugs right in that RV. And they're cooking drugs right in that RV because they got kicked out of that trap house that's right here that y'all finally busted. And this is our neighborhood. And I know like all of LA is falling, but like is this how we keep it from falling? We're trying to save at least our street. Because
I couldn't agree with you more, sir. I'm going to tell you what I told these 2 people. We have no crime right now other than the vehicle being parked inappropriately, correct? So
I have on Citizen app is videoing. Is that okay with you?
And then you're talking.
Right. I'm just videoing. I just want to make sure it's okay. All right.
Okay. So if we go over there and put hands on her to gather more information regarding this video, it's going to be a use of force just based on her demeanor, based on her inability to cooperate with us at this time.
Right.
So someone like you is going to pull your camera out, film the thing. It's going to send it in the news. It's going to be a national story.
Yep.
Look at the police beating up this poor woman for not parking her car correctly, right? Okay, so that's the problem we're running into right now.
Yeah.
So we're not going to beat her up and get into use of force with her for the car being parked incorrectly. We're not going to ignore this concern. I'm going to check with parking enforcement to see if it's scheduled.
It's completely scheduled. I called yesterday. Yes, it's scheduled for tow. But then they said, well, LA County's not towing down in cars right now. I go, why not?
I mean, that's just an order from the mayor coming down.
The bottom line is, all this would be okay. Just come tow the car. But now, if parking enforcement comes out and she's in it, they're not going to tow it.
I know.
It has to come from you. It has to come from the police department to tow it. That's the bottom line. We just want it out of our street.
I agree. I wouldn't.
Maybe it'll take my friend Chris Wolf from KTLA to help us, and I really appreciate you. We know what you're saying to more or less. I really appreciate you explaining it.
You know what? I feel for her. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I feel for her. I don't want. That's her home, but it's not her car. We've called several times. I have a license plate on my phone. But they just said, yep, it's scheduled for tow, and it's been 6 months.
So it's been 6 months since it's scheduled. And they come out, they see her inside, and they won't tow.
They don't come. There's no parking tickets anymore. And the guy across the street is like, I pick up the trash every day. The guy across the street is so frustrated because they can't. It's just, I don't want to feel like there's nothing we can do. I just want to feel like.
I can empathize with your frustration.
I just want the car towed.
We're going to do what we can to get it towed.
I don't want her arrested. I don't want her to be hurt. I don't want her.
Because she'll come back, take it out on us 24 hours later.
Well, Hunter, you live down the street. I live across the street from her.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm worried about. I don't want anything, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So I don't want you guys to come boarding up the car anymore and doing shit like that because I live across the street.
I understand it. But look, we're finally here to where it's going to get gone.
Okay,
so
please.
we boarded up. The cops told us to take away the plates this morning. The police said that if the plates aren't there, they'll tow it then. And then
the only way they're going to tow it is if we put it in the middle of the street and it's obstructing traffic, so that we can get it towed.
It's not properly parked.
It's been like that for so
But
long.
they still won't tow it.
Yeah.
And it's our decision not to tow it. We're getting orders from people above us not to address these types of concerns because it may be a person's home right now.
Right. And let me ask you this.
not to my knowledge, they weren't.
Somewhere between like 9 and 11 a.m. is when she leaves to go to get drugs at the parking lot. Well, yeah, well, she'll have to leave at some point. Yeah, but she leaves in the mornings to 7-Eleven, and that's where our friend was.
You have to defecate somewhere.
She does it over there. She's been doing it. Our friend's been seeing her take dumps over there by the gate on their property.
Someone's yard?
Yeah, on the property of that apartment complex.
Okay.
And that's also where she does like whatever drugs it is. They keep seeing her do it.
I just,
So, trespassing doesn't really help
the
either.
solution is to get the car towed. So
Yeah.
whatever we can do, whatever we can.
All right, I'm going to check with park enforcement and see what they say.
You could please do that, because
Sure.
I live across the street from it, and
Understood. Understood.
Thank you, sir.
All right, you guys
Appreciate
have a
it.
good one.
I didn't, but it's not your car. It's not your car. I understand it's a place you have to crash sleep right now, which I sympathize with. Obviously, you don't believe me. It's not your car. It's not your car. I saw the woman who abandoned it. It's not your car. No, I have a video of the woman who abandoned it on April 15th. It's not your car. It's not your car. I saw the woman who abandoned it. No, it's not. It's not your car. Who are you talking to? Why are you talking to me like I did something?
Okay, you just said it wasn't my car.
I saw the woman who abandoned it on April 15th. It is not your car. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you're in this life situation. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but you can't keep doing what you're doing. She's screaming to the cops that I'm racist because the cops were in front of my house and I have an American flag. I'm just trying to keep our world safe for the betterment of every single man and woman, including the homeless.
Yes, I'm the one that I'm about having her arrested because so earlier today she threatened my life several times. She told me she was going to kill me. She held the gun for me. She's become very aggressive. She now has a knife. And us and the neighbor, we are...
Say hello to Citizen app, everybody. I'm not putting people's faces in it, really. We're live on Citizen still. People are watching.
I mean, I thought it was crazy when there was like homeless person like poop outside of my building. This is like whole next level.
And he was going to end up putting some of these little kids in the neighborhood out. He was just threatened right now by her. He was just in the street threatening him.
Now, to my knowledge, I was told you guys aren't legit. I mean, no one takes the threat seriously based on...
I take it very seriously.
I
don't threaten anybody. I mean, I was literally walking, and she was throwing her hands in the air, and she was just freaking out. And as a guy walked by, and she's just like screaming and freaking out. And then as I walked by, I mean, she's literally telling me that she is going to find me and fucking kill me.
You believe her?
Absolutely.
You're scared.
I'm very scared.
I'm
No, I know, but why wouldn't she not believe her if she doesn't know her and she's a person off the street?
That's what I have to ask to verify character. And this is where we're standing.
I live by myself.
Hey, this is like their easiest thing they get these days. Just keep it calm for them.
I'm very afraid for my life. I need her arrested.
My
because I'm
balcony is
afraid
right
that
above
she
her,
can
and I see her smoking like crack.
What's the most
So I know
scariest thing about all of this? Just like there's a couple of people on this street that have newborns that are 3 months, like 3 and 2 months, and they're walking with their baby in there, and she's literally screaming at them, going a few feet. Now,
How's it going?
that might be a
Shit.
but none of us don't know. And then she's telling him
Oh,
to
yeah, yeah.
cut his head off. So I was going to her that guy. I will go to him. And I will. This is so bad.
I don't know. I guess they live over there.
And I will go to court, and then I want that car towed immediately.
It's been there since April 15th.
No, so arrest her on my behalf.
Hey, we don't say the quiet parts out loud.
I don't know. I was at work. Yeah.
The cops told her.
She's 6 feet. She's a big woman.
All right, ladies, how about if I give you money to get coffee? Will you bring me a coffee back? Because I got to file.
Oh, I'm gonna get you coffee in a bit.
So we need to coordinate towing away the car
They're gonna take her
privately. So we need to tow away the car when she's gone because she's only gonna be gone for like 24 hours.
We got to get it now. Okay. Well, he's going to do it. He's arresting her on my
I
behalf.
mean, he's
Thank you.
asking her, do you think it's a threat? Well, how would she think it's a threat if she doesn't know the
I
individual?
was very nervous. I mean, this
Any
woman was
person
like-
crazy off
and I
the
know
street,
she
you
was-
wouldn't think it's
Every
a threat.
single
You would
morning.
believe it's a threat.
The thing is, she can just start coming and running up to any of you.
Oh, hey.
She's going.
She's
It's
leaving.
getting dark. I didn't.
Guys, you need
How
to
you
get
doing?
her. She's
She's
leaving.
leaving.
Can you call the salvage now?
Yeah, we should.
They close at 8.
What time is it?
It's 8:20.
8:20.
Well, tell them there's a special on this car.
I'll get my phone. I'll try and call them.
The neighborhood GoFundMe will pay them a lot of money to get rid of it,
She leave. What's she doing? She's taking her shopping.
and they'll make money on the parts
She
too.
probably knows she's going to be arrested.
No, she's not gonna leave. She's gonna go around the corner for a bit and then come back.
She goes up to
She'll
the
come
car.
back at